Good morning, everyone. I'm Holly Potter, and I am very pleased to be here this morning to speak with you about a wonderful student resource on campus, the Academic Skills Center. When I started working with Carl Toom several years ago, he advised me that during a senior survey that he had conducted, that several students reported that had they known about the Academic Skills Center 4 years before, they probably would have been more academically successful. So I've made it a point of mine to get the word out. Carl is the director, and I direct all the activities of the Tutor Clearinghouse. One of our tenets is to work with each student to help empower them to be confident self-advocates. This goes along with the helicopter parent talk that Sylvia just shared with everyone. So, when you speak with us about an issue relative to your student, we are likely going to suggest that they meet with us individually. By doing so, we can help them find a way to be comfortable taking that next step in helping themselves. This is a life skill that will be invaluable to them throughout their Dartmouth academic career and beyond. Carl is a great resource for your student if they struggle with learning strategies, anxiety around exam preparation, if their note-taking skills are not quite up to snuff, or if stress seems to rule their lives for one reason or another. He will work with them to develop strategies to minimize the impact of these experiences so that they will continue to be successful academically throughout their career. He has also been involved for many years in academic advising with students. He will not only do this early on, but also as a student's academic experience evolves and plans that have been put in place earlier may need to be adjusted. He can help advise students about this and many other topics that fall under the umbrella of academic advising. I know that there are many students that come to Dartmouth feeling very passionate about a particular career goal, and they get involved with some of the coursework that they are allowed to take here, and they find something else burns a fire a whole lot deeper than what they came here thinking. So being flexible and seeking out advisors in this role is really, really important. Carl offers a speed reading course each term through an organization called Miniversity. If you've not heard about that already, you can find information about that on our website. Miniversity, or the speed reading course, helps upper-class students get a handle on all of the reading material that they have to do as they progress through their studies. The higher up in the sequential course of their studies, the more and more reading that they're going to be involved with. The focus of this program is not only speed, but also assuring comprehension of what is being read. The Tutor Clearinghouse is my baby. It's been in place for over 20 years, although I haven't been here for that long. Over the last several terms, we have seen a significant increase in student interest in participating in Tutor Clearinghouse programming. Students who facilitate the good work of the Tutor Clearinghouse must meet the basic criteria, as this is a peer-led program. The tutors or study group leader must achieve excellence in their studies as identified by receiving an A or an A- or a strong recommendation from their faculty member in order to qualify to be a tutor or study group leader. Subjects covered by study groups include the core subjects: math, biology, chemistry, economics, to name a few, where demand is very, very high. The institution of study groups actually occurred fairly early on, where we discovered that we didn't have enough peer tutors to meet the need. So we figured we'd try and get a bigger bang for our buck by having the students meet together. And actually, research has shown that an efficacy rate of success is about 2 times that over studying alone. So we've been on a good track. We also work at providing peer academic support, which would be one-on-one, for courses that do not necessarily see the same high demand as the core subjects. An example of these may be art history, geography, computer science, and we get a lot of business with learning foreign languages, such as Spanish, French, which get the highest demand, to Chinese, Arabic, Swahili. If we do not have a particular subject covered by tutors who have registered with us for the term, we will actively try and recruit students that faculty might recommend to meet the particular demand. I do an assessment of the program every term, and these are some of the most salient comments that students have offered about their experience not only working with, but being part of either study group or working with a tutor. The most important thing that you can take away from this is many students who participate in study groups or work with their tutor from the beginning, not midway through the term, but from the beginning, and they stick with it on a regular basis, they see incredibly improved results in their exam scores at the end of the term. Here's our logistical information. We invite any of you to come to our office and see what we have to offer. Or better yet, encourage your students to pay us a visit to see what we can do to help them maximize their academic success. I understand that Linda will be handing out question cards on which you can make notes or questions or concerns about anything that you may have about this. Please do so. I will look them over and get answers back to Linda so that they can be posted on the website as soon as possible. I'll be outside for a few minutes. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I'll be outside for a few minutes if any of you have any burning questions that you want to get answered right off. And I appreciate your time this morning and wish you the best for your weekend. It's going to be a beautiful day, and there's all sorts of great activities. Thanks.